Hello, my fellow human. Welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this ever-growing tribe, this amazing process. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. So that being said, let's hop to it and find out what is today's Daily Dice in regards to career and finances. So Source, what is today's Daily Dice message in regards to career and finances? What would you like us to know? What is today's Daily Dice message in regards to career and finances? What messages do you have for us, Source? We've got 4th house, Sagittarius energy, and the moon. This is like a new adventure, but feeling into it as well. There's a lot going on here, right? There's a lot going on here, especially with the 4th house and the moon coming by. This is something that you feel deeply in your core that you need to do, right? Something you need to manifest, something you need to put time, energy, and effort on. Maybe you've been putting it off, or maybe you've been disconnected from it as well because it's been ridiculed or put down or judged in the past, and they're saying that this is something that will bring a lot of excitement and optimism in your life. And I do feel like there's a shift in your energy here. There's something that's healing where now your emotions are connecting with that optimistic energy as well, and you're feeling ready to tackle this project, this idea, this inspiration. You're ready to tackle it. So it's saying this is going to take you places you didn't know existed and you didn't know were possible. A lot of prosperity and abundance here, a lot of good luck, and a lot of just feeling very free in how you're expressing yourself. This could be, it's interesting because I keep getting like writing, something that you're writing, something that you're creating, but really like written. And it's, we don't have Mercury out here, but it does, it feels like you're emotionally writing something, like you're pouring your emotion into it. Could be a song. Maybe it's a song. This could be like, maybe you're writing a recipe, like a particular recipe or a cookbook. Or like you're writing some sort of self-help book or something like that. It doesn't have to be writing, but that's really something that's coming through so strong right now. It's like this idea for writing or for recording something or for, you know, inspiring others. It's going to really inspire others here. But there's a fear that's coming with this, that it does feel like you're facing that fear. And the way that you're facing that fear is simply by showing up and doing the work. You keep putting it off, then you're not going to face that fear. But the more that you show up and you put in the work, even if it's a little bit here and a little bit there, you're going to be facing that fear. And the more that you face that fear, the better you're going to feel inside. And you're going to be like, I can actually do this. You know, we're not trying to force you into making it all overnight. We don't want that. We want you to take small steps to getting there. And each step you take, you find more secure footing in the process and in who you are. And that's what it feels like here. So with your career and finances, this is about trying that new thing that you've been inspired to do. If you're like, I haven't been inspired to do anything, then this could be a message that there is an inspiration that's coming for you in the future. Let's get some oracles out here and see. Like we have Capricorn energy, which is all about connecting with our path of purpose, right? We have ambition, realism, and methodical steps. And didn't I just say that? It's about taking those small steps. We don't want you to rush. We're not trying to rush you to an end result here. We want you to take step by step to get to where you're going. It's going to take time. You see with the hourglass here, it's going to take time for you to connect with this, to manifest this. But through repetition and consistency and continuing to show up, this is something that you can very well create in your life, and you're going to feel really good about this. What else would you like to say here, Source? What else would you like to say here? Okay, Scorpio energy, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. And this is what you're healing, right? Healing the subconscious wounds that we have from that, feeling like we can't connect to that. as you step towards this here, this is exactly the energy I was getting. Like, as you step towards this here, you're going to be exposing those old patterns that are connected with the fear that goes with, why am I not showing up for this? And instead it's going to be like, wow, that was really powerful, that kept me from doing what I felt like I should have done all along. And it's not going to be as big as it feels, right? Like, once you heal it, you're going to be like, wow, I made that so much bigger than it needed to be. We have Pisces energy with intimacy, intuition, and compassion. I feel like this is just following your intuition when you get called to going and doing it. Don't pull on the mental handbrake, right? When you get the intuitive notion, just get up and go do it, rather than sitting around and thinking it, because the minute that you sit around and think about it, your emotional ego is going to come in and be like, no, let's not do that, and pull up the handbrake. Rather, let that just be like, okay, I'm getting inspired to do it. I'm going to go sit and do it now, right? Or I'm going to go and work on it now. I'm going to go and put time in on it now. Even if it's only 5, 10, 15 minutes, you're still doing that, and that's what helps you face this. But they also want you to show up in a place of compassion for yourself and not beat yourself up on the days that you might not show up, knowing that when you just encourage yourself, like, that's okay, I didn't show up today, but I know that it's there, and I know what I need to do, and I'm going to show up, right? Yeah, your perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you can see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. And that's exactly what they're trying to do, is change your perspective. That's why I was saying, like, don't beat yourself up, knowing it's there, and that will help you see this from a fresh perspective. That will help you see that you're actually working towards something better for yourself. And it feels like a real passion. This card is always so interesting to me. It says, stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. This is something you're going to be extremely passionate about. You're already really passionate about it. Like, this could be something that's followed you since childhood, but you might have let people convince you that it wasn't real, or that, there was something else that was better out there, whatever it was. And that's been really hard for you to go back to this. We have many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. And I feel like that's just saying, like, you have the options available. We're going to get some cards from a different deck. Courage. Ask what you were afraid of, so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. They'll be very clear here. Like, the more you show up, the more you're going to take the bull by the horns and recognize that you were the only thing standing in your way all along. Or more or less, it was a perspective that you held, right? That was standing in your way all along. Leadership. Again, we have leadership energies, right? You're stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. You're following the crowd in fear of putting yourself out there. That's what's been happening here. It says your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. So stepping into your power here and remembering that you are capable of doing this, right? We're the only things that stand in our way. That's us. We're the only ones that are standing in our way. We have caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. More going out than coming in. So that could be something that's keeping you from doing this as well, is that, well, but I'm not going to have any money coming in. So they're saying make yourself a cushion, right? Set up a savings account, get yourself some savings, but don't sit and spend money on just willy-nilly things. Like, make sure that you have enough money saved up to take care of your basic needs. And then really focus on what it is that you're being called to, right? No one's asking you to just take a leap of faith without having something set, a plan. We want you to have a plan, but we also want you to be brave enough to try this. We're trying to help you get there, right? We have health. Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. Exactly. It says it's time to replenish your energy and fully energized to prepare for what's next. It says consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or healing work. So maybe you're being called to healing. Maybe you're being called to the medical field. It does feel like a big switch from where you've been before. And really, I actually want to see what the shadow aspect is here that's coming to play. I know these are usually for my love readings, but I just feel really called to get a shadow aspect for this reading, because that's really what it feels like we're dealing with here, is the shadow aspect. Okay, so you're getting 2. Okay. Facing it, right? So you know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. So facing the problem. It's kind of like just like brushing it under the rug and not worrying about it. That's something that's been coming out. And then we have cuts both ways, good and bad aspects, mixed blessing and division. And I feel like that's the other thing here. It's like you're excited about it, but it just really does feel like there's something or someone here in the past that has made you feel like this isn't worth your time and has convinced you that it's not worth your time, and your soul is now screaming to let this out. We have complicated, lots of twists and turns, a knotty situation, and precarious. And that could go back to the fact that this is going to take a lot of time, and that's scary, right? We always want to know the outcome. But it's not about the outcome. It's about being present with the journey now. And that's going to bring you such amazing courage, strength, and confidence when you become present with what is right now. Okay, so this is what I see for you here. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little moon emoji down below and say, I observe my emotions and I choose to face my fears with courage, knowing that that brings me confidence. And it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if it happened to resonate with you. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this amazing message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.